All right. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? I myself am doing rather well and kind of shocked at the same time. I didn't expect DC to actually lay off some of it more useless executives, uh, but they have. And this is a move that I can definitely get behind because past the rebirth era, DC has just been really messing up in multiple places, kind of ruining their IPs and not doing anything exactly fun with them. They gave Superman to Brian Michael Bendis, who immediately ruined Jonathan Kent, Superman's son, and who got rid of the Super Sons comic line as well. With some of the stuff I was greatly enjoying. Just Superman as a dad has plenty of story potential, and just nope, gone, wasted. Superman as a husband, nope, gone, wasted as well. And just really, really stupid moves. Obviously, Tom King was writing Batman for the longest as well. But that's neither here nor there right now. We can talk about who exactly got laid off, as explained in the article down below. Because the first thing I did mention was the executives. That's not to say some lower people didn't lose their jobs as well. Plenty of people who were doing work for DC Universe were also laid off, mostly because HBO Max has been released and they're kind of putting all their focus on that. Now, whether DC Universe is just going to be integrated into that, some people still believe that it's got value of its own. Not everybody just wants the whole HBO stuff. Some of the shows are streaming on both platforms as well, though. So we'll get to see what happens. We'll get to see what happens with that later down in the line. But the majority of staff of the streaming service DC Universe has been laid off, as has editor in chief Bob Harris and multiple other executives on the publishing side. Monday, Warner Media layoffs have affected a significant number of high level figures at comic book powerhouse DC, multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. They're not quite the powerhouse that they used to be. That's for sure. Marvel has been kicking their butts for ages now, and on top of that, with the rise of Comicsgate on the side, DC really doesn't know where its head's at the moment. What to do with its characters? They're just throwing out random YA novels left and right because of the scholastics will easily buy all of those. Their DC Dark line has just been Black Label. The DC Black Label has just been hit and miss. So, these were supposed to be higher quality books, more adult books, and they kind of did childish stuff with them right off the bat, like showing off the bat wang. Among those said to be losing their positions are editor in chief Bob Harris, VP of Publishing Strategy and Support Service Hank Canalza, VP of Marketing and Creative Services Jonah Willand, VP Global Publishing Initiatives and Digital Strategy Bobby Chase, Senior Story Editor Brian Cunningham, and Executive Editor Mark Doyle, who oversaw the rollout of the Black Label graphic novels. Jim Lee remains the CCO. So, for the most part, I think people are right with those people who lost their jobs and Jim Lee staying as CCO. I'm just speaking on all of this as a normal person, as a basic consumer. If you want more industry details, I would suggest following your boy Zach or Ethan Van Sciver on Comic Book Pro's Secrets, because they've got all the information, really. Roughly one-third of DC's editor ranks are being laid off, according to sources. Insiders also say that the majority of staff of the streaming service DC Universe has been laid off. DC Universe was dead on arrival as soon as the AT&T merger happened, said one source. DC Universe launched in May 2018 and is home to live-action series such as Doom Patrol, which I've heard was rather good, Titans, which I hear is getting better, Stargirl, which I'm personally a fan of, actually. Uh, Once the final episode of this season comes out, I'll do an overall review of those last few episodes. I haven't been keeping up with those reviews because I've just been so into the show and wanted to see where it went, as well as there weren't really much problems I can comment on. As a new reviewer, I can only say this is good so many times before it's really dull, and I'm already a really dull person to start with, so it would just be annoying to go through those episodes to find something I can complain about when I'm already enjoying the show. I mean, the only real complaint is with Beth. Anything else is just side stuff. I've loved all that stuff, as well as animated offerings including Young Justice, which I heard was pretty meh for its last season, and Harley Quinn, which is SJW filled to the brim type of show, but at least it's not more CalArts, that's for sure. Some of those shows have now started streaming on HBO Max. As a victim of the layoffs, DC Direct, the company's in-house merchandising and collectibles manufacturer, the division has been shuttered after 22 years, another move that was rumored when Warner Brothers Consumer Products began taking a more active role in DC merchandising. A DC spokesperson declined to comment on the changes, which come less than 2 weeks before the planned August 22nd online event, DC Fandom, which is set to showcase stars from DC's film, TV, and comic book world. So this all will shake up the industry quite a bit. Marvel won't be that far behind, although DC did reach more extraneous circumstances because of COVID and stuff like that. They needed to get their books out because if they didn't, there would be no reason to be keeping up. So it's kind of strange to see them still holding on. I mean, I guess it still makes money for the most part, so that's the reason why it's not being completely shuttered or anything of that nature. Most of the executives weren't really doing their jobs, I believe. They were just making noise and kind of running around like chickens without heads. They were just there to fill the position, so it's very easy to get rid of useless people. All the bloat that they've accumulated over the years should have been cut a long time ago. Now it was rumored that AT&T were going to do these cuts for the longest now, so we get to see the results of all that. COVID just pushed them to do it faster, which is a for sure thing. That's about all I have to say on all of that. I don't have too many comments. Like I said earlier, if you want full industry details, Comic Books Pro Secrets with Ethan Van Sciver is definitely a better source of information. Also, your boy Zach, who falsely predicted that DC would be too small to fail. But wherever AT&T can save money, they're going to save money, that's for sure. We'll see the full results of this as time continues, though. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and leave a like, possibly even subscribe for more of my views on situations and things of that nature. Often I don't add too much, but I do like making these videos, that's for sure. Any comments on how I can improve my stuff, go ahead and leave those as well. And until next time, though, I hope you all take care. It's only 4 seconds left until I hit 10 minutes. Might as well run out the clock. I'm not making any money off of these, but the 10-minute mark just feels right for right now. Um, Even though I drag some stuff out sometimes. Oops.